Hello everyone, Gene with G Squared Tactical, doing something that I rarely do, but I'm going to do a tabletop review, if you will, on this 1791 gun leather EDC Easy Slide belt holster multi-tool carrier. This is the packaging that it came in. They did send this to me, or they asked me what I would like to review. I looked at everything. This is what I chose. It is ambidextrous, of course. It is ready for a 1 1/2 inch belt. I carried it on a 1-inch belt. It done fine. And I'm not really, admittedly, it does have a lifetime warranty, but I'll tell you, admittedly, I'm just not really the kind of guy that carries things like this. For whatever reason, I have this idea of someone who carries this being a farmer, maybe a janitor, maybe a tactical Tim at the range. But for me, I just feel like if I had my shirt tucked in, like in the summertime when I wear shorts, which is about 8 months out of the year here in North Carolina, that I would not want this exposed outside. I don't know. That's just not my speed. So, yes, I wanted to review it for them because I'm sure that there are some people that it is indeed their speed. One thing I noticed when I took it out of the box, and again, this is not just because I have worn this for about the past week on and off, wore it out at the range. It was just this flexible when I took it out of the box, which generally leather that is this thick in other 1791 products I've had really required some super breaking in, but this thing is super flexible and will mold to any position that you sit down in or anything else. And I noticed that right out the gate, and I told my wife, I said, this thing is so comfortable and convenient to have all of these items and not really know that they're there. I might turn into that person, but maybe the 3-4 months out of the year that I wear sweatshirts and untucked flannels and jeans and stuff like that I can't fit as much into my jean pockets as I can my cargo shorts, I would carry this underneath all of that. But for now, what I used it for was out at the range. And so they have a picture of a measuring tape on the front of it. I think maybe that could be considered a little bit excessive. However, the only measuring tape I was able to find was this large Stanley measuring tape. I'm sure they meant something a little more palm size, if you will, but it will go on here. It will snap on there. You still have access to your loop over here to put your key fob on there if you wanted to. You can still slide some pins, a Glock tool down in behind there. There's still some things you can get in behind there even after the measuring tape is on there. So it's not like the measuring tape being hooked on there causes you to lose this space in behind the measuring tape, because it does not at all. So if you can put this measuring tape on there, you can probably put just about any measuring tape on there. So the only way I knew to quote unquote review this product is to bring some things out here that I could or do almost every range trip carry. And I don't wear mag pouches when I'm out at the range reviewing firearms. I typically don't even show that area of my body. And so I will take a magazine and I will stick it with the floor plate up in my left pocket. And I have my knife is in my left pocket. My extra magazine for my P938 that I pocket carry 8 months out of the year is also in that pocket. Sometimes my key fob's always in that pocket because my 938 is in my right pocket. So doing that out at the range can get a little bit tricky down in there, especially with a 21 round magazine. So what I found for me out at the range was being able to remove those items from my pocket and put them on this holster, and it actually works very well. So I had this Warriorland flashlight here that I pushed down inside of here, and then I had my Microtech knife here that was also in that pocket that fits tightly down in that area there. My Glock multi-tool here that you have this small loop here. I was able to attach that right there. I had my key fob on this ring right here. And for me, that day anyway, I had my extra magazine here. Now, with that extra magazine here, if you had a little light like this O light here, or any similar light, you could also still nicely fit that in there and still not get in the way of attaching your key fob here, and probably still put your marker down in there, because when I mark my targets, when I'm testing for accuracy, things like that, what I'm trying to say, for a very compact item here, it will hold a lot of stuff and do so comfortably and still be able to sit down with it. And so I don't really own a multi-tool. Again, I'm really not that guy. I probably should be, as all the tools that I have in the truck, I probably should try to combine those some. But for me, it's just easier to use a dedicated tool than it is to try to undo and find. I'm not that guy. So, but I do use needle nose out at the range quite a bit. So those would fit very nicely down in there. Definitely could do that. Another thing that I do out at the range frequently is, if I'm not using the gun to train for something that I carry every day, I'm subject to taking, or leaving rather, the light on the gun. But if not, if I'm just testing, evaluating, I will remove my light from the gun. And I can't tell you how many times I've laid these lights down. They've fallen off the table. I didn't realize it, run it over with the Jeep, and or just lose it altogether. And these $300-400 lights, not cool at all. So I used it also to slide my light down in here and hold that for me so I didn't lose it while I was out at the range. So again, I don't have all of the items that could potentially fit into here. This is my quote unquote everyday item stuff. Again, you can put your pins down in here, because I will use these sometimes out at the range, as mentioned, to mark my my targets and things of that nature. So you can put your pins down in here. It's a nice, comfortable holster. And again, I was very hesitant about them sending me anything like this to review, because it's very difficult to review something like this, because what I would carry on my side or as my EDC may different completely from what you might carry. And I would get this plethora of questions from people about, well, will it do this? Will it hold that? You know, because their EDC items are different from mine. So I was very hesitant about it, but I tell you what, I really, really like this. And I've always liked 1791 gun leather. I have several of them. In fact, during the winter months, I only carry outside the waistband in a leather belt holster, and 80% of the ones that I carry are 1791 gun leather. They make very, very nice products. You can go over to, I believe, just 1791edc.com. That's 1791 Edward David Charlie EDC.com. Use discount code G² Tactical when you put it in your cart. Put it in the promo area and save 10%. Again, that would help and encourage us as well, that you liked and enjoyed our review of this product, and in so much that you went over and picked one up. It's about $40, save 10%. What is that, $4? So $36, absolutely, for the lifetime warranty. So you put something on there maybe you shouldn't have, jack it up, send it back, get another one. I assume, I don't know how they'd fix it. I assume they'll send you another one. Again, this is the back side. It does have the two on the end here attachments for your belt to slide through, 1 1/2 inch. Again, I used the 1 inch, worked out great for me. And just a nice, well-made, well-stitched. QC seems to be very, very good on this product. Go over, check them out. Again, 1791edc.com. use our discount code G2 Tactical to save 10%. Also go over, and I'm trying currently to, I've got Patreon set up, and with YouTube really putting a stranglehold on gun content and things like that, is becoming increasingly difficult for me to continue to supply ammunition to do reviews. And the only way reviewing one of these products, other than getting it for free, the only way reviewing this product really benefits us or benefits myself is if you guys like it, go over, purchase it, use our discount code, and also choose to become a paid monthly member over on Patreon. And I'm not yet got exclusive content up there yet, but I'm working on it. And again, it's just about encouragement, not making a ton of money, but it takes a ton of time to do these reviews so that you guys don't have to go out and buy it and decide that you've made a mistake doing so and waste your money. You can come over here, you can check out the videos, but the only way that I can continue to keep doing this is with your support, not just with your thumbs up, not just with your subscription, but go over there, check that out. We also have a website, g2tactical.com. Go over there, check that out. We have hats, we have cup holders, we have keychains. We'll get anything you want. You tell us something you want, we'll have it made. Go over there, pick something up, we'll get it shipped out to you immediately. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. Tell everyone where they can find the best blue collar reviews on YouTube, and God bless.